Finally, I've made into a medical college, and I know it's not easy. Entrance exam, the confusion, and the phase of should I take BAMS. You went through all of it, but you took that leap, and now you are here, a BAMS student, and that itself is huge. Before anything else, take a minute and appreciate yourself, because you have entered a world that is ancient, beautiful, and honestly very different from what most people call medicine. But let's be real, the first few weeks they'll confuse you. You'll just open your textbook and see words that feels like a different language. You'll first sit in your Sharira class and think what's going on, and you'll hear Sanskrit words flying around, Dhatu, Mala, doshas, and you'll nod like you get it, but deep down you'll be like, bro, what's going on? And that's okay, because this is not something you memorize, this is something that you grow into. It takes time, just like how it takes time for you to understand what a medical life really looks like. First year is all about building foundation, and there is this one line every professor keep mentioning about. According to NCISM syllabus, at first it will be like so confusing. You'll be like, what does this actually tell about? Why is this so many specification? Why are they mentioning it so much? And if you want a video, just drop in comments and I'll make a separate video about how you can actually understand the NCISM syllabus framework. Coming into first year subjects, you have Rachana Sharira, Anatomy, Kriya Sharira, Physiology, Sanskrit, Padartha Vijnana and Samhita Dhyayana. So Rachana Sharira refers to anatomy. Here you will study anatomy in both modern and Ayurvedic aspect. And the same applies for Kriya Sharira, Physiology, and Sanskrit, because it's a language in which all Samhitas are written, and Samhita Dhyayana, where you will be reading about first 15 chapters of Ashtanga Hridaya and first 12 chapters of Charaka Samhita in first year. And finally, Padartha Vijnana. It might start confusing for you at first, but deep down you'll realize the philosophical base of Ayurveda. Now, hearing about everything at a time, it might sound so vast, but as the time goes, you will just find out how everything is related to each other. Together, they form the skeleton, soul, and the language of Ayurveda. And if you want book suggestions and study methods, feel free to comment. Now let's see about the college life and the classes of a first year BAMS student. It might be different from college to college, but in general, you'll have two kind of classes, a lecture hour and a non-lecture hour. Lecture hour covers all the theory parts, and non-lecture hours varies from subject to subject. Like for anatomy and physiology, you'll be having lab. For anatomy, you'll be doing dissection, and for physiology, you'll be doing lab experiments. And for Samhita and Padartha, you'll get non-lecture hours to take cases in hospital, and those are the days you'll just feel like I'm really becoming a doctor. And other days you'll be just staring at your notes and thinking, why are we even actually studying this? But it's normal. Every one of us has felt that, but somewhere you'll slowly learn to connect the dots, because Ayurveda isn't something that you just get it when you actually study at first time. It just understand as time goes. Let's have a deeper talk. You know what I think? The first year isn't about learning Ayurveda. It's about learning yourself. It's about slowing down. It's about understanding that everything will take time, and you can't compare anything with your course, either maybe MBBS, engineering, or any degree, because this degree is built differently. You are learning it from the oldest medical science in the world, a science that not just teaches you how to cure, but how to live a life of balance, awareness, and a purpose. And the moment you realize that even a little, you will stop feeling lost and start feeling grateful. What I'd like to tell to my juniors is that if you are a first year right now, don't rush, and mainly don't judge Ayurveda by the first few weeks or the few months that you take. This year isn't about being perfect, it's about being open. Ask questions, don't hesitate, make friends, be more curious, and trust me, slowly, time to time, everything will start making sense. And if you feel confused, remember, you're not alone. Every other 99 people of your class is in the same stage as you. Someday you will just look back and smile, because this is where it all began, where you stopped being just a student and started being a healer. So, welcome to BAMS. Welcome to the journey that will test you, change you, and shape you to the entirely extraordinary person. Trust the process, and I'll see you in the next video. And if you want me to make a separate video on NCISM pattern or book suggestions, just drop in the comments. Thank you for watching.